Namaste India. I am Dr. Nupur Krishnan, clinical nutritionist. On behalf of Sports Authority of India and Fit India movement, I would like to congratulate each and every child Happy Children's Day. Today I will be educating few important and unique points about children's health. First of all, let me acknowledge few moms' queries as they always worry about children's fussy behaviors and temptation towards unhealthy food choices. I receive so many questions, but due to limitation of time, I will read only 5. First question, my child always demand in between snack which are all unhealthy. Second, my child is not gaining weight and height as per his age. Third, my child is very lazy and not interested in sports activity and all the time he is feeling irritated and cranky. Number 4, please suggest some brain boosting food items. Number 5, please suggest a menu plan for growing children, especially vacations time. Definitely. Relax, mom, relax. I will cover all these questions, including many important points in this session. Now let me tell you few important facts about Indian children's health. See, India is already the third most obese country in the world, and recent trend shows that in another 4 years it will go higher up in the rank. More than 15 million children are estimated to be overweight in urban India. And according to a study published in an international journal on pediatric obesity, by the year of 2025, India will have more than 17 million obese children. Really sad. Let me explain about this more. Obese kids are more prone for juvenile diabetes, asthma, blood pressure, heart attack at early age. Lethargy, slow movement, avoidance of sports exercise, which leads to low self-esteem and negative body image. And these suffering leads to lack of concentration, toleration, anxiety, depression, irritation, and lot psychological problem. Despite knowing certain food habits are wrong, we continue to follow the same for various reasons. Because food habits are often conditioned by certain habits. Let's see why and how habits affect us. It's a vast topic, but here I will guide you in brief. Human brain is only 2% of the body mass, but it consumes 20% of our total energy. Brain operates two minds. One is conscious mind and other is unconscious mind. It's like a well-trained servant or staff. It requires less attention and consumes less brain energy. So all body functions are ultimately controlled by the brain. So hunger and satiety are also regulated by brain. Brains take feedback from intestine and fat cells through hormones and nerve to guide the person. The researcher have found that the brain cell that produce hormones are the ones that control your appetite. Scientists have shown that antenna-like structure on brain cells called primary cilia, which control appetite. So my dear mom, it's alarming. We have to choose practical approach to combat or control the upcoming situation. Children cannot be expected to give up on unhealthy food item if that is what is served to them daily. We have to work as a team among our family members, and few lifestyle corrections are much needed. Here, I will educate you 15 important points. If you wish, please make a note. Number 1, kids tend to copy adults. So do not eat junk food or store unhealthy food stuff in home. Instead, show them healthy home cooked food can also be tasty. Number 2, try to involve kids in cooking, arranging dining areas or cut vegetables by yourself and give them innovative way to arrange in salad plates. So these innovative arrangement and recipes not only inculcate healthy habit but also reward the kid, and it does faster bonding between parent and child. And especially in this pandemic time, just channelize their energy in a right direction. Number 3, eat at least one meal together with your child. It helps inculcate healthy eating habits. Number 4, kids love food when it is presented to them in an interesting manner. But kids are known to be a fussy eater and can take hours to finish a meal if it's not as per their demand. Number 5, maintaining a portion size and sticking to a particular time for breakfast, lunch and dinner, including teaching a child to eat slowly and to chew in between mouthful is very important. And in between major meals, healthy snacking is always a great help. Number 6, teach your child how to snack only when hungry rather than wait for the next meal. This will reduce the temptation to eat junk food. Healthy snacking in between meals boosts energy level and help in concentration. Number 7, we all know a child needs essential nutrient that helps in mental and physical development. If mom's worried about child's sufficient calorie intake, suppose your child is mild undernourished. So while making chapatis dough, incorporate 1:2 ratio chapati atta and skim milk powder. And if your child is severely undernourished, then 1:2 ratio of chapati atta and whole milk powder you can mix. In this way, not only chapati will be tasty and soft, it will enrich with good quality protein, calcium and calories. Here I am not talking about dairy whitener, which normally you make tea and coffee. Here I am talking about SMP, skim milk powder and whole milk powder. Number 8, same way, many kids are fussy about green leafy vegetables. Palak, methi, beans, carrot, beetroot. They don't want to eat it. So just make the puree of those vegetables and make a chapati dough out of that. So you will be having variety in taste and colorful chapati, like palak and drumstick chapati, green color chapati, beetroot, red color chapati, carrot, orange color chapati. So you should change the way they eat the food. One more way to incorporate vegetable in children's food. Mums, just make fresh healthy pasta sauces at home and cook with variety of vegetable. And they will surely love it. This crunchy pasta, which will be without the pasta. Actually in pasta, sauces are more important. So just make sauces at home in a healthy way. Means you will be using the best quality of ingredient. That is the healthy way. You can give vegetables in baked form like lasagna and pulao form also. So you can put slight twist in preparation which can break the monotony in taste. I'm sure which will appeal all kids because kids just love variety of foods and stylish way. So moms, just break the monotony of taste and presentation. Number 9, I heard many kids are fussy about eating dal. So moms, you can give dal ka pani as a fancy soup and rest cook dal without dal ka pani. Again can mix with the chapati atta. Still I heard lots complain about bloating, gas, indigestion after eating dal. So moms, remember always put hing and soak the dal whenever you are making dal. It will be not only tasty, it will help in digestion and taste also. And gas and bloating complaint will go away. One more complaint I heard from moms about children's stomach pain and loss of appetite. Mom, just make sure after food you give your child mixture of roasted ajwain 1/4 teaspoon, pinch hing, black salt as per the taste. So using right quality and quantity of kitchen ingredient are very important to take care of your family health. Number 10. If your kid fussy about having raw fruits, make fruit based pudding, fruit smoothie, fruit shake, seasonal fruit, fresh fruit lassi, mango season, mango lassi, strawberry season, strawberry lassi, which they are more likely to enjoy. Prepare fresh fruit juices or Nimbu Pani or even Pani Puri ka Pani. And Pani Puri ka Pani work as a powerful antioxidant due to powerful ingredient dhania, pudina, jeera, lemon juice. Once in a month, even you can serve the small puris with the Pani Puri ka Pani. So they will not going to miss road wala golgappa pani puri or market wala golgappa pani puri. These things will keep your child hydrated and reduce the urge to drink aerated drinks. Number 11. Parents have to minimize ready-made food packets because packaged food contain high fructose corn syrup, which is an alternative to sugar in most packaged foods, which depletes calcium and vitamin D from the body of the child and will increase the risk of weaker bone and muscles, obesity, juvenile diabetes, and all these problems leads toward depression in a child. So try to avoid or minimize packet cereals, ready-made chutneys like ketchup, sauces, soup, soft drink, packet fruit juices, flavored yogurt. Try to keep healthy and homemade snacks and keep in a transparent jar which will tempt the child to eat. You can make coconut laddus, panjiris, homemade cookies, chatpata makhana, pressure cooker popcorn, homemade curd, homemade shrikhand, lassi, seasonal fruit lassi like mango lassi or custard apple lassi, fresh green chutney out of dhania pudina, which will work as a multivitamin and help in digestion also. Remember, kids tend to copy adults, so do not eat junk food or store unhealthy food stuff in home. It's that simple. Number 12. In human body, brain development starts from womb of mother, that is second trimester. So a pregnant lady has to take care a lot about her eating habits, and maximum percentage of brain development happen till the age of 4 to 11 years. After that, it's not that rapid. So initial stages, we should consume more brain boosting food items such as fresh coconut, cooked fish, fish oil, walnuts, seaweeds, flaxseed, etc. Coconut has DHA and MCT, which is very good brain food. You can even have whole olives as a salad instead of cooking in an expensive cooking oil. That will be more easy, cheapest and practical way. It's practical approach. Number 13. Always remember, what you eat, you will become. And one of the easiest way to make sure that you do not overeat is to make sure you do not starve yourself for long. That's very important. Try to wake up your child early. Let's say morning homeschool start by 8 a.m. So let them get up by 6:30, followed by warm-up stretching, yoga, high pulse rate exercise, which will not only make them super active, in fact, they will finish their timely breakfast also. Number 14. Very important point. Moms, remember, whenever early morning you give milk to your child, never give empty stomach. Give them fistful nuts, bhuna chana, kurmura, cornflakes, makhana, or even boiled egg. And then give milk to drink, because from dairy product, calcium will get absorbed in the body and part of the meal. That is why in Punjabis, Gujarati, South culture, we have at the end of the meal lassi, chaat, curd rice, and same way during pregnancy we eat calcium supplement after the meal. Number 15 and last, I'm sure you must have heard early to bed and early to rise makes a person healthy, wealthy, wise. So no electronic devices after 8 p.m. especially after dinner. So they will surely fall asleep automatically by 9:30, 10 p.m. And then they will get adequate sleep. So attention and memories will improve, which will automatically impact on their learning and behavior. So remember, our kids are nation future. So it's each family responsibility to take care of the family child. Once again, India's future, children. Fit है तो India fit. Happy Children's Day. Stay healthy, stay positive, stay safe. Namaste. Thank you.